Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Thursday, currently 11:28 in the morning, and we've been online since 10:59. And the reason why I say it like that is because I was supposed to get online at 10:30, but I was running late, and I could not extend my dash, so like I was literally like, it was down to the wire, you know, because they give you that 30-minute grace period. So we got on at 10:59, and it's been so dead. So when this one came along from Chick-fil-A, which is not really a place I go to for lunch because they're really busy, but at the same time they're also really fast. So it's just about the parking and getting a little bit of luck. And I like to think that I have good luck. I think I make my own luck, you know what I mean? So anyways, we took this order right here. I think it's paying what, $6.50? Yeah, $6.50. The miles are pretty low. The food was ready. We're making our way to the drop-off. Now my app updated, and then when I turned it back on, it said like, oh, we've updated the maps, the in-app navigation. You should be able to use it. I'm like, I've been using it, so I don't know what they're talking about. But you know what? Today, since we started kind of late, well, not very, we started at 11. It's just been slow. 11 till 7:30. Can we make 200? Can we? Yesterday, we got as close as one can be. But yesterday, we also did dash a little bit earlier, you know? So we'll see what happens today. Again, if we can make 200 or close to it, I'll be pretty content with that. Hopefully after dropping off the first order, it'll kick off, because again, it's been a pretty slow day. But you know what? But I've noticed that about this zone specifically, from 10:30 to like 11:30, it's slow. Maybe people take their lunches a little bit later. I'm not sure. But yeah. So anyways, let me get this dropped off. We'll see you guys in a bit. We're gonna have an awesome day. Hopefully you guys are busy making that money. Let's go. Okay, guys, we got the first order dropped off. $6.50, not a problem. Now it's slow. It's 11:40. Crickets, nothing, not getting anything. What the heck is going on today? This is why I can't sleep in. I feel like if I sleep in, you know, there's a chance of this happening. I don't know, weird. But yeah, we're making our way here towards the town center. We're gonna pass a bunch of restaurants. The phone's got to go off at some point. Oh, it's going off. Chick-fil-A, 550, 6 miles. We're not gonna do that. And it's going kind of far, so it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, so you know what? It just takes one good order to get us back on track. Maybe some pizza orders, some Total Wine. Who knows? Anyways, we'll see you guys in a few. Okay, guys, is it too early to say that we're already in dash saving mode? It's only 11:49 in the morning, but it just you can just feel a shift. Like once you start doing your first two orders, you kind of get a vibe of like, okay, today's gonna be busy, today's gonna be slow, and today is gonna be really, really slow. So anyways, we have our next order here from Chipotle, $6.75, 3.5 miles. And today it's going to feel like one of those grind type of days where the orders aren't really there. Maybe there's too many dashers. I don't know. But, you know, we're going to do our very best to stay as active as possible. But yeah, so now it's only paying $6.75. It's a small order. I'm not expecting it to move. But hey, cash flow, right? Something. Anyways, see you guys on the next order. Let's go. Okay guys, so check this out. I was going to an elementary school. I'd never been to the school before, but it did have plenty of parking, which was nice. Most of the schools here like don't have a lot of visitor parking, you know. But anyways, getting inside, it's always a struggle now. You gotta ring, you gotta get buzzed in, depending on the school. Some wanna look at your ID, some don't. Dropped it off at the front office, made it back to the car, crickets. Made it back to the town center, crickets. And then this one came along here from Sweet Green. The biggest positive being that, you know, the pay is pretty decent, $9.25. And Sweet Green, you know, the merchant, super fast. Now I think it's going like almost 6 miles, which might be the only downer, but hey, we're in dash saving mode, baby. Today, the miles don't really matter. We gotta make sure that we're hustling today, because I feel like if I would have declined this order, I would be sitting there thinking, man, I should have taken it, you know? And I feel like that's one of the worst feelings, when you think you should have taken an order, but of course you can't go back in time, you know what I mean? So anyways, we're 12 minutes away, 4.8 miles. The food was ready. Current time is 12:08. So, yeah. Anyways, let me get this dropped off. Let me know how your Thursday is going. Is it slow for you guys? Normally, my Thursdays tend to be okay, so I don't know what happened today. But it is what it is. We'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, guys, we got the order dropped off, and I'm glad that I took it, because I was dropping it off. Nothing. Oh, and as I say that, we got an order. And it's bad. 6 items, 7 miles for $7.90 from Panera. We're gonna go ahead and decline that. But yeah, so the time right now is 12:30. It's 12:30, and we are sitting at a whopping $22.50. Yikes. So definitely not a great start to the day. We were only 3 orders in, but in theory, for lunchtime, you would think there would be better offers, maybe a banger or two here and there. I mean, in the end, it's just a little bit of luck, of course. You're going to be at the right place, right time. But right now, I feel like it doesn't matter what place I'm in because I'm not getting anything. You know, so anyways, we're going to make our way back here to the town center, hoping we get something along the way. But if we don't, we'll see you guys on the next order. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, quick little update. We're back at the Chick-fil-A. Parking was a little bit harder this time. Had to loop around once, but we found it. You know, we're here. I think it's paying $7.25, 3 miles maybe, something like that. I don't know. I'm just happy to be on an order because, like I said earlier, today is going to be a grind. But if you watched yesterday's video, what is your most interesting delivery story? Put it down in the comments. You know, although I didn't really deliver it to the CIA building, I was taken there because the customer put the wrong address. So that was interesting. Let's see how packed this Chick-fil-A is. It is noon, 12:43 to be exact. It's not that bad. I've seen worse. Typically I come in from that door, but not today. Let's see. Alrighty, guys, we're back in the Dashmobile. Did a little bit of waiting at Chick-fil-A. They were kind of behind, about 5 minutes. It wasn't the end of the world, but definitely 5 minutes at Chick-fil-A feels like a really long time because there's so much going on there, you know, super hectic. But yeah, anyways, now we're 5 minutes out, 2.3 miles from the drop-off. This will put us in the 30s, which is, you know, progress. But by the time we drop it off, it'll be almost 1, meaning we're going to go into the slow times, which I feel like I've been in since I started dashing today. So we'll see. And then tomorrow, you know, I think I mentioned it. Yeah, tomorrow we're doing this stupid CPR thing for my W-2. Of course, it's during lunch from 11 to 2. Why couldn't they do it in the afternoon or, you know, when I'm actually at work? It's kind of annoying. There's always that divide though whenever we gotta do things like that because, you know, the night ops work at night and day ops work during the day. But, you know, they're still getting paid to, you know, to do that stuff, which is kind of messed up, and we're not. We're expected to go, which is kind of stupid. So anyways, I gotta finish doing that stupid online training or whatever. It's a bunch. It's a lot of stuff. For again, I don't really know why we're gonna do it, and you guys might be thinking like, "Oh, I'm exaggerating and this and that." Maybe a little bit, but I just think it just seems random. Like I get it. If I was a lifeguard, cool, CPR certified, I get it. But I'm not a lifeguard. You know what I mean? If I see a coworker that's choking 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna call 911 and then do what I can. But it's not gonna be like, oh yeah, let me go back to my training and do this. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just seems odd to me. But anyway, so tomorrow's dash will be a little bit interesting, a little bit different for sure. So especially because I don't have a schedule here in Reston, so I was gonna go to Arlington, but then it seems dumb to go all the way to Arlington just to come back all the way here, you know. So I don't know. I want to see if I can schedule here in Reston tomorrow. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Anyways, we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, guys. Do I dare say it's picking up? I'm not gonna say that. I'm taking it back. We're here at Playables, 625, less than 3 miles. Playables, it's all about what staff is working because they're usually pretty bad. Usually, let's see. At least they're not blasting music and normally do that sometimes. Hi, I'm just picking up for Lucy. Thank you. Cool, thank you so much. Thank you. They do have some good stuff here though, but the girl that used to work here, she didn't hook me up, but she always gave me good advice on like what to get and what not to get because it's kind of expensive, you know? But anyways, she's not there no more. Oh well. So the food was right here at Playables, and like I said earlier, it's all about the staff that's working. If you have like, you know, those kids that don't care, you're gonna be waiting. But I was probably gonna wait anyways because it's so slow. But you know, quick story, by the way, this Redskins like hoodie, I have not seen it in years. And check this out. Okay, so on Monday, I forgot to talk about this in another video. I was playing with my daughter. We were just hanging. We were playing tag. You know, she's really into tag. We were playing. And then she goes, "Daddy, why are you donating your clothes?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Yeah, Mommy, put all your clothes in this bag." And I'm like, "What?" So she's like, "Yeah, I'll show you." So we go upstairs. And there's this trash bag, this black trash bag, with a bunch of my stuff in it that apparently I'm donating. And I was like, well, what is going on? So, you know, we take the phone out, we phone Mrs. Nova, and I'm like, yo, what's going on with these clothes? Why are you donating my stuff without asking? And she's like, oh, you never wear it. And I'm like, does that mean that I want to donate it, you know? And and I was going through it, and she was donating all these old Redskin stuff, and I almost lost my shit. I was like, well, my bad. I was like, you can't donate this stuff. Like, this is gonna be a collectible, vintage, whatever. They're not gonna make any more Redskin stuff ever, you know. So I started digging through it, and then I found some stuff that I did want to donate, you know. And it was funny because Kai, my daughter's name is Kai. She's like, Daddy, I'll be your helper, you know. So I was giving her the stuff to put in the bag, and I cleaned out a bunch of stuff. And then I was looking at Mrs. Nova's clothes, and I'm like, she doesn't wear this. There's still some stuff in there. As a joke, because, you know, I value my life, so I didn't actually do that. I mean, I did a little bit. I know she would notice, but it was funny. Anyway, so this one was in there, and I'm like, I haven't worn this in forever. It's nice and warm. By the way, I don't know what's up with the weather here in May, but it's colder now in the first 2 days of May than it's been in April and March. Like, I'm like, what is going on with the weather? But anyways, that was just a quick little side story that, you know, shout out to my daughter. Shout out to Kai for letting me know that, apparently I was donating my clothes, which is not cool. But, yeah, I did donate an old Alfred Morris jersey, mainly because it was fake. This girl that I was dating at the time, she got it from me. She told me it was fake, but you could not tell it was fake. She only felt she had to tell me because she thought that I would notice, and I would not have noticed. It was from some Chinese website. The stitching was great. But Alfred Morris, he did the ultimate cardinal sin. He went to play for the Cowboys. Once you do that, you're dead to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, except for Kai Forbath, who was also a Cowboys kicker, because I named my daughter Kai after him. But that's a whole other story. If you want to hear that story, let me know. Put it in the comments. But yeah, current time is 1:08. Let's go. Okay, guys, we got the order dropped off. Now, they were throwing like a little, I guess it's already May. Yeah, I guess high school's about to finish, because they had a bunch of like, oh, congratulations, graduate, this and that. So shout out to Lucy for graduating from Herndon High School, class of 2023. Now I feel even older. But anyways, we were driving back, and I was thinking, man, come on, we need something to keep it going. I'm not trying to park. And then we get this one right here from Sweet Green, 675, I think, 3.5 miles. I know sometimes when I say the numbers, they might not be accurate, because I look at them and then I forget about them, to be honest. But anyways, current time is 1:28. We're 7 minutes away, 2.5 miles, and after this, we're gonna be in the 40s. So, you know, we're crawling here, baby stepping into $100 to $50 first. But yeah, anyways, we'll see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, we got the order dropped off here from Sweet Green, and then we get this one right here paying $17.25. Yo, we'll take that all day. It is going 9 miles, but we're here at Paradise. This is an Indian restaurant I was at yesterday, and also a 7-Eleven order, but I don't think it's ready. Hey, I'm just picking up a Doordash. Yeah, thank you. Let's see here if it's ready. Just picking up for Stacy.
¿Habla español?
Sí, para Stacy.
Sí,
Esa.
Sí, confírmeme nomás que ya se la entregué, porque si no se
Oh, ok,
confirma,
está bien.
porque a los clientes...
Sí, pues yo tengo la cámara porque también la gente miente y...
A veces la gente...
Sí, no está bien. Ajá.
Disculpe.
No, está bien, tranquilo, gracias. Cuídese. Yo, that threw me off, guys. I was not expecting my boy here to be working at an Indian restaurant, but you know what? Hey, man. People need work. Oh, man, it smells so strong in here. I don't know what this thing is right here. If you guys can tell me what it's called, but it's so strong. Anyways, let me gather my thoughts, man. Whew. See you guys in a few. Okay, guys, so we're back in the Dashmobile. You saw me pick up the food. Threw me off. The guy was speaking Spanish because he could fit the bill, get the stash going. You know, you could pass an Indian. I don't know, but he was telling me that a lot of people don't, I guess, steal the food. So he wanted me to confirm. Not a problem. He even apologized. I'm like, bro, it's all good. I get it. No worries. But when you first open the door, that little powder thing, it's really strong. Like some kind of incense. I don't know what it is, but it's like super, super strong. Anyways, we're making our way now to the 7-Eleven. I have not been to the 7-Eleven for DoorDash. I don't think ever, because it's like randomly, like, it's not really in a convenient spot. And I don't know why they pair it up with this 7-Eleven. I guess technically she lives close to it, but I don't know. I thought we were picking up some beer, I think. But this order right here, I wasn't expecting it to be so big. I just assumed that it was a normal order, but it had 11 items. I take a photo of my catering bag. Maybe it goes up, maybe it doesn't. Probably not, because I think it's already paying what, like $17.25. Yeah, I don't think it'll go up. I mean, if it does, cool, but we'll see. Anyways, we'll see you guys at 7-Eleven. Alrighty, guys. See, the problem with the 7-Eleven is there's construction, so you got to go all the way around to get in here. But anyways, the pickup time is 2:30. It's 2 o'clock right now. So what's up with that? Let's see here. We are at 7. It's just literally popcorn and M&Ms. Nice. Let's see. Gonna have to wait. Ooh, look at this 7-Eleven pizza. That's dangerous right there. I'm telling you, they got some crazy deals. Makes me skeptical about the food sometimes. But anyways, looks like we got a small line here, so we'll see you guys in a few. Guys, we got the orders dropped off, and now here we are again at the same Papa John's Hall of Fame location for a $9.50, I think, 5.5 mile order. I mean, right now it's $2.28, so you know we got to take what we can get here. If anyone's even here, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be those orders right there, those 2 pizzas. Hey, how's it going? Pretty good. I'm not sure how to say this. Nesby? Cool. Thank you, sir. Only one. Yeah, there you go. Have a good day. Thank you. I guess that makes sense. Why give him the name when he's like, it's the only order we got? We'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, guys, quick update. It is 2:55 in the afternoon. We're back at the same Chick-fil-A. We're currently sitting at $69.50, I think, for the entire dash, which honestly is not terrible considering how slow today has been. And this one is paying, I think, $6.75, like 3.5 miles maybe. So hopefully we don't do any waiting whatsoever. Parking should not be an issue now. Let's see. Hello, I'm just picking up for Joshua. Thank you. Well, man, thanks so much. Have a good day. Hey, perfect. Let's go. Hey guys, we are finally parked. I haven't parked in about, I want to say maybe 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half. Now we're sitting at $76.25 for the entire dash. Current time is 3:21. And you know what? 200 might be out of reach, but 150 is not. So we can do 150, yo. I'll take that on a slow day. Any day, you know what I mean? But shout out to Chick-fil-A. I mean, there's days where I never go to Chick-fil-A, and then there's days like today. Chick-fil-A, Chick-fil-A, Chick-fil-A. Same thing with Chipotle. There's days I go to Chipotle back to back to back to back, and then there's days I never go to Chipotle. So it's funny how that works. But anyways, now we're just chilling and waiting. I mean, it's 3:20, so what more can we do right now than just to wait and hope for something decent? So that's the plan. We'll see you guys on the next order. So we've been sitting here for about 5 minutes, but it's felt like an eternity. So when this one came along, I didn't really think about it too much. I'm like, $9.25 from California Tortilla going 6.5 miles. Do I want to decline that and sit here for God knows how long, or do I want to go ahead and take it and at least make almost $10? And on top of that, California Tortilla is a place that's so empty, so dead, that the food's always ready. So I have no idea how they're still open, how they're still in business. But they're still better than On the Border. On the Border is just trash. But anyways, we're making our way here to California Tortilla, which, by the way, it's kind of like Baja Fresh or like Chipotle or like Qdoba. You know, it's like in the same realm of, you know, food, but it's not very good. I mean, I haven't had it in years, but I never wake up and say, hey, you know what? Let me get some California Tortilla today. Never. I've never said those words. But on the bright side, somebody clearly was craving it enough to order from Doordash, and we're gonna go ahead and get that delivered. Current time is 3:28. After that order, after this, we should be in the 80s, almost at 90s. So hey, you know what? And there's also a bunch of stores up there. There's an Outback. There's the Dash Smart places out there. By the way, speaking of Dash Smart, look at this order that I got from there like 20 minutes ago. Like, I'm so far away from there. I'm not gonna drive all the way up just for that. You know what I mean? But maybe once we're up there, we'll get something. You know. So, and there's another Total Wine. I don't know if I said that. So there's plenty of restaurants. I think it makes sense. Plus, we can do something. So, yeah. We'll see you guys at California Tortilla. Let's get it. Alrighty, guys. Here we are at California Tortilla, which is next to Fintai, which I have not been to Fintai in a while. Maybe today will be the day. Now, at this California Tortilla, they actually mark things as drinks that are not drinks. That's what the girl told me last time, just to make sure that they don't forget them or something. Because she has a Pig 3 tacos, and it says it has a drink, but this one does have a drink, though. 12 ounce, I think, Coke can. We'll see. As you guys can see, it's absolutely popping in here. Will it be ready? I don't know. Hola. Tengo una orden para Grace. Grace? ¿Ya que está la soda adentro? Sí. Okay, gracias. Cute. Perfect. Look at that. I'm telling you, this place always empty. Okay, guys, we got the order dropped off here from California Tortilla, and we're just passing California Tortilla on the way back. Did not get anything that was worth taking when I was up there, so I figured I made my way back to my neck of the woods. Current time is 4:03, and we're sitting at $85.50, which isn't bad. Not great, but not bad. So anyways, let me get back to the town center. We'll see you guys on the next order. Let's go. Guys, after the biggest gap of the day, because it was just that slow, current time is 4:38. Chick-fil-A is coming in through clutch here. The order isn't great, but it's not bad. I think it's paying $7.75, 4.5 miles. Beats are just, being parked and not doing anything. And we got a free water. I mean, Chick-fil-A gives you water anyways, but the guy was, hey, you want a water? I'm like, you know what? I would definitely love a water. Gotta stay hydrated, you know what I mean? But anyways, this will put us in the 90s. One step closer, $1 closer to $100. I'm gonna go with, I think 150 still within reach. I think 200. I think that ship has sailed unless somehow we get a banger or two, but which is possible technically, right? Now I forgot today is May the 4th. May the Force be with you guys. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I completely forgot about that until one of my friends sent me the May the 4th thing. But speaking of May the 4th, then we get Cinco de Mayo. Shout out to all the Mexicans out there. Now in my experience, most Mexican places get way too busy and they can't handle the volume. So tomorrow I will definitely be staying away from Uncle Julio's. I already stay away from On the Border. Now, if it's a banger, like if I'm picking up an order that says, red bag or catering bag required, a bunch of items, I might test the waters. Maybe. But more than likely for just a normal order, we're not gonna go there. I think they're gonna be way too busy, at least from what I remember. Anyways, let me get this dropped off. Okay, guys, we got the Chick-fil-A order dropped off. Then right away, we got this one right here. By the way, how is it raining and yet sunny at the same time? Now, it's from Safeway, paying $7, 3 miles. Now, I'm not a big fan of shopping when I feel like a little pay like this, but it's only one item, a thing of wine. I can get in and get out in like, I don't know, 2 minutes. That's my reasoning. If not, I think normally I would decline this, and also because it's crazy slow today. So, we gotta take what's given to us. So let's go. Guys, I was kind of hoping it'd be beer because it's a little easier to find, but it's another one of these black box things. So it should be easier to find actually because they're boxed. Like boxed wine, like right here. Okay, we're looking for Chardonnay black box. One of these. Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this one? The one it says 50 on the app. It says 50. This one says 70. But we're gonna give it a shot. Why not? Perfect. Look at that. Just like that. Less than a minute. Let's go. We got the order from Safeway dropped off. The wine. That should count. That should help us get to the dash anytime or whatever. Now, I forgot to mention this in the last video when I ended up like issuing the refund or whatever. That's not gonna help me. You know what I'm saying? Because I think there's also like a clause on there, like you have to fill X amount of items or whatever, and we didn't fill any items, so I'm not gonna count that one. Anyways, after doing that, we finally got to $100. Let's go. It took a while though. Then we got this order here from North Italia, $8.50, like I think less than 3 miles. I just dropped it off. It actually became like $9.25, and we're sitting at $109.50. The current time is 5:40. Go ahead, turn. And it's not looking so hot for 200, that's for sure. Not even 150, to be honest. It's been a pretty slow Thursday, but at least we're over $100. It's all about perspective, guys. Not every day we're gonna make the money we want to make. I get all that, and I'm glad, that I have that mindset. I feel like a lot of people are just kind of like real bitter for no reason. You don't have to do this. If it's not working out for you, if you don't like it, then don't do it. Get a W-2, do something else. Maybe take a day off. Sometimes taking a day off can do wonders. And I need to do a better job of doing that. Of taking that day off truly, of not doing anything. Sometimes not doing anything can be like so relaxing. You're just at home, not doing anything, literally. But anyways, we're declining. Look at this order from Popeyes. $4.56 for 2.4 miles. Now, I think Doordash would consider that a high-paying order, but $4.56, and it's from Popeyes, that's not going to be ready. I think even if I knew for a fact that the order was ready, I wouldn't take it because it's going like in a direction where there's a little bit of traffic right now. But would you guys take that? $4.56 for 2.4 miles from Popeyes? Let me know. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the next order. I still think if we get lucky, we might be able to do at least 150. Hopefully. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we have another order here that we most definitely needed here from Ginger Ramen, paying 14 something, 14.50, 14.25 for like 5 miles. I just need a couple more of these and we're there, no problem. Now, will the food be ready here at Ginger Ramen? Maybe, I don't know. Ginger Ramen is one of those places where, you know, you might have to wait a little bit, and depending on that, I might unassign or not, but I think it'll be ready. Fun fact, I met the commander's coach here, Ron Rivera. He was here. Let me see. Okay. Let me see if I can ask him. Hey, I'm just picking up for Paula. I think it's that one. Just want to make sure. Paula?
Paula, and can I see the itemized list? All right, good to go.
Cool, man. Thank you so much.
There you are, sir. Enjoy your day.
Thank you, you too. Have a good night. Cool. Hey, perfect. Nice. The food was ready, guys. That's good because it's actually pretty big. I wish it would tell you the total in the receipt, but it doesn't. So, anyways, we'll see you guys back on the road. Okay, guys, as you saw, the food was ready here at Ginger Ramen. It's got to be over $100, I think, because there's a lot of items, and Ginger Ramen is definitely not cheap. But who knows? Anyways, I'm pretty sure showing the full payout, it's almost 15 bucks or whatever it said. So, we'll see. I was gonna ask you guys something and I completely forgot. It was a good question too, and I just forgot. I forgot. It'll come back to me. But you know what? No, that's not it. For a second I thought that was it, but it wasn't it. I don't know, guys. I'm losing my mind. Clearly I'm losing my mind. Anyways, let me get this dropped off. Current time is 5:53. We are running out of time, man. But there's still time left though. It just takes one good order, one banger, 120 plus, 30 plus order, and we're back in the game. Hopefully. Anyways, let's go. Okay, guys, we got the order dropped off. Let me fix that. Did that do anything? Probably not. Anyways, we got the order dropped off, and we're sitting at 123.75. 150 is just within reach, but the time, like always, is going against us. It's 6:14, so we got an hour left to get to at least 150, which I think it's not impossible. And 150 on a slow day, yo, I'll take that all day long. Now, we're going to pass a bunch of restaurants. We're passing Cafesana right now. We're about to pass Total Wine, Founding Farmers. We're bound to get something. I mean, we have to, right? We have to. So, anyways, we'll see you guys on the next order. Let's hope it's a banger. Let's go. Alrighty, guys. We're here at Bar Taco for our next order. Check out this car who got a ticket. Tickets that can't even be enforced because they're not even from, like, law enforcement. It's from the ticket people that take their job way too serious, the security guards or whatever. Anyways, this order isn't great because of the drop-off. Hold on. Let me talk to you guys back in the car because it's super loud in here. What's up with Bar Taco? I feel like even if you're having dinner, you can't even have a normal conversation because the music is so loud. Unless you want people yelling at each other like it's like a bar, like a nightclub kind of thing. But I don't know. Food was ready though, which is nice. Now, what I was saying about the security guards here at Reston Town Center, some of them, not all of them, some of them, like to give out tickets. Now, for the most part, I think it looks like a ticket, but it's a warning. But I've seen them go above and beyond, put like a boot or this thing that goes on the windshield, so like you can't take it out unless you pay and things like that. You know what sucks? That most of the people that get those tickets are like contractors, like work vans that are doing some kind of work in the town center, which doesn't make any sense. But anyways, what I was saying about this order is the drop off. I'm not a huge fan of this building, but it's not the kind of day where I can just decline this, you know what I mean? So I think it's paying $9.75. Forget the miles, but the miles are relatively low, and the food was ready. Now, the only issue with this is the building, because it's not the easiest building to access. So hopefully the concierge is there. But yeah, current time is 6:28. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, so here we are. Let's hope for the best. Let's hope the concierge is at his desk, because that would help out a lot. Let's see. Thank you. Hey. Nice. Okay. Now from here, you could take the elevator, but you really can't go anywhere because they got to let you up. So I just use the stairs to talk to the concierge, assuming he's there, because there's still a probability that he's not even there, because they can just let you in through their phones, if I'm not mistaken. Look at that. Imagine doing all of this for like a no-tip order. Exactly why I come here for those low-paying offers. Please be here. Oh, nice. How you doing, sir? Good. I'm just got a delivery for 2014.
2014.
Yes, sir.
What's the name?
Christopher. Number 1, perfect. Oh, see, I hate these elevators because there's no buttons. So you're just relying on the machine, or he input the floor. I get that, but I hate that I feel like I have no control literally of where I'm going. There's no buttons except for like the emergency button, and that's it. So, not a huge fan of elevators like this, of buildings like this. But what about you guys? Is there any kind of building you don't like? Or are you guys like me and don't like these type of buildings? But then again, I also don't like super old elevators because those are kind of weird too. Like the one where everything clinks, but the buttons are really old. Anyways, let's see. So basically you gotta just input here, and then I'm sure you guys have seen these. So now we're gonna go 20th floor. That sounds like it's like expensive floor, So anyways, let me get this dropped off. See you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, so as you saw, the process of getting into this building isn't terrible as long as the concierge is there. Because even if he does let me in with the phone app that they have, he can't let me in upstairs, like to the other elevators to use them. You know what I mean? It's happened in the past, which is why I hate coming here unless I absolutely have to. And today feels like one of those days. And I think we just got our first banger off the night, possibly our last order. Hopefully it's a banger. I don't know. Let me look at it one more time because I kind of just looked at it briefly, to be honest. But I saw those magical words. Catering back required from Uncle Julio's is showing 1375, 6 miles. But most of those miles, if you look at the map, I'm half the distance from here to Uncle Julio's, whatever. Now it's 7 items. Okay, Uncle Julio's ain't cheap. Now I can't see the subtotal, which really sucks. But there's a possibility that it could be a banger. Maybe not. Who knows? Now, I just remember what I was going to ask you guys earlier in the vlog. Now, who was you guys' first gig tuber you watched? Now, for me, one of the first ones I ever saw, his name was Cesar, I think. I'm going to put a link here, or maybe he doesn't do it anymore. He just kind of stopped randomly, and he only did like Postmates for the most part. And of course, Doordash, a little bit of Uber Eats, whatever. He was one of the first people that I watched a lot. I look forward to him uploading and things like that. Then out of nowhere, he just kind of stopped, But yeah, let me know. Who was you guys' first? Was I anybody's first? I doubt it. Anyways, let me get this picked up. We'll see you guys in a bit. Guys, so we get to the Uncle Julio's. The food was not ready, but I was kind of early. Like, I was like 5 minutes early, but then it took an additional 10 minutes past the pickup time. I was committed to it. I'm like, you know what? We're not going to unassign. This is definitely our last order simply because of time. So this is going to be either a banger or we're gonna fall short of 150. But regardless, I think for a slow day, it's okay. Now, I did ask her about tomorrow. She's like, oh, you don't want to be here tomorrow. It's gonna be super chaotic. She was like, I wanted to take off, but they're not allowing anyone to take off for Cinco de Mayo and whatnot. And then I was like, well, do you have any catering orders? She's like, oh, we got a bunch. But she's like, but usually they like to run it to I guess their managers take the deliveries unless they absolutely have to. They'll use DoorDash unless the order was put through DoorDash. So I'm guessing they have a lot of catering from their own website. So hey, you never know. Not that it matters because I'm gonna be stuck on my W2 CPR thing tomorrow for lunch. So what am I talking about? Anyways, let me get this order dropped off. Maybe we'll get lucky on the way back and take another order, but that seems doubtful. So anyways, we'll see you guys in a few. Okay guys, we got the order dropped off and it went up. It went from $13.75 to $22 and some change. We're gonna finish the dash at $155 with 95 cents, if I'm not mistaken, which is really good for a slow day. We will definitely take that. Now I know that if I didn't have to go to work, I could probably stay out later and make 200 bucks, you know what I mean? But of course we're gonna make that money elsewhere at the W2. So, but overall, not a bad day. I think we did a really good job. Patting the back to myself for staying as active as possible. Shout out to Chick-fil-A for keeping us busy. But yeah, it's gonna be today's dash. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe. Get your boy up to 4,000 subs. We're almost there. That's it, guys. That's all I got. Stay safe. Peace.